everybody, I'm Miss Aline. Thanks for joining us again on Kids Corner at Armstrong Cable, channels 20 and 100. We are at Pleasant Grove Valley Christian today with the first grade class, and it's going to be so much fun. It's all about everything is mama today, and we are going to also find out how to raise your mother. So stay tuned for that and our very fun Mother's Day art project. Don't forget to love on your mama for Mother's Day. So stay tuned for that and more. Hey everybody, how are you today? Good. I am so happy to be here in Pleasant Grove Valley Christian with Miss Kids first grade class. You guys look awesome. How you feel? Good. Yeah? You guys ready to have some fun?
Yes!
Today is all about mamas.
Mamas what?
Mamas.
Mamas what?
Mamas. So I have a question. Does anybody know what holiday is coming up that has something to do with mamas? How about you?
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day. Everybody agree?
Yes!
Everybody know that holiday? Have you ever celebrated and done something special for your mama?
Yes!
Yeah. I have a question for you guys. Do you guys know that your mother has a mother?
Yes!
Sometimes when I tell young people that, they go, "What? You have a mother?" And I'm like, yeah, everybody has a mother. Everybody and everything pretty much has a mother. Every animal has a mother of some sort, and every person has a mother. And that person has a mother. And that person has a mother. And that person has a mother, and that person has a mother. So I have a question. When you have your mother's mother, do you know what your mother's mother is called? Grandma, that's right. Now it gets tricky because she has a mom too. So what do you call her? Yes. Oh, she knew it. Absolutely. And then it just keeps going on. And then you have a great-great-grandma and a great-great-great-grandma. And sometimes you just gotta like keep tacking on those greats because they're all great, right? So we can celebrate Mother's Day with all of our mothers and our mothers' mothers and our mothers' mothers' mothers and all of those, so forth and so on. So, are you ready to get started with these very silly Mother's Day book?
Yes!
All right, so our first story is called How to Raise a Mom. Wait a minute, what? Don't your moms raise you?
Yes!
Oh, well, let's see what this story is all about. How to Raise a Mom by Jean Reagan. Raising a happy, healthy mom is fun and important. Are you ready for some tips?
Yes!
First of all, help your mom ease into the day. How to start her morning, and this gives you a list. Let her sleep in just a little longer. Then kiss, kiss, kiss her awake. Fling open the curtains and say, "Rise and shine." Your breakfast is ready. I have a question. Has anyone ever made mom breakfast in bed? What did you make your mom? You in the back with the blue shirt. You can put your hand down somewhere. What'd you make your mom? Do you remember? Okay. What'd you make your mom?
I made my mom a cupcake.
A cupcake. What did you make your mom? I thought you had your hand up. Did you? What'd you make your mom?
I made a sandwich and chocolate.
Oh, that sounds like a yummy breakfast. How about you?
Mostly she would cook it and then I would give her the last one.
Oh, okay. So that's kind of serving your mom breakfast. How about you right here?
I would make my mom some eggs.
Some eggs. You must be quite the chef. You in the back with the yellow shirt.
Pancakes.
Ooh, you can make pancakes. Fancy. How about you right here?
Bacon with eggs.
You made your mom bacon with eggs? That's a full meal. How about you right here?
Bacon, eggs, and a pancake sausage.
Ooh, lots of choices for mom. That's nice. And you right there?
Waffles.
Waffles. Yum, yum. That's my favorite. I like them with whipped cream and strawberries. Okay, so let's continue. So you fling open the curtains, you yell, "Rise and shine," and you say, "Your breakfast is ready." When it's time to get dressed, be sure to give her choices. How to dress a mom. This is your next instructions. Not too serious, not too silly. I don't know if mom would like the little antenna eyes. Not too sparkly. Moms don't usually wear too many sparkles. And this is just perfect. What do you think? How'd they do? They do a good job? Just give me a thumbs up if you think they did a good job of dressing mom. Okay. A mom can forget things when she's hurrying to leave the house, so help her by piling it up at the door. And it looks like they've got quite the pile there. They've got snacks, toys, purse, keys, phone, shopping list, library books to return, and letters to mail, and more snacks and more toys, because every mom leaves the house with toys every day?
No.
But they're helping mom. And I think some of this stuff is things they might like. What do you think?
Yeah.
I think so too. And mom said, oh, actually, brother says, check, 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 because he's making a list. Have you guys ever made a list before?
Yeah.
Have you practiced making lists in class?
Yes.
That's cool. So let's go to our next page and find out our next directions on how do we raise a mom. Errands are fun until, and does anybody know what ... means when you see that on a book? What?
It means stop.
It kind of means stop, and it means there's more to come. So it says, errands are fun until, dun, 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 you end up in a long line. If your mom starts to get a little cranky, surprise her with a snack and a toy. If that doesn't work, act out a goofy story. If that still doesn't work, try saying in a very cheerful voice, "Thank you so much, Sweet Pea, for being so patient." That sounds like something mom would tell you, huh? How about you guys practice that? So on the count of 3, you guys are gonna say, "Thank you so much, Sweet Pea." So that next time when your mom is getting cranky and she, has to be patient, you can say, "Thank you so much, Sweet Pea, for being patient." All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Thank you so much, Sweet Pea, for being so patient.
Oh, you guys did an awesome job. Give yourselves a tiny round of applause. All right, let's finish our story. Ready? So our next page says, when you're finally done, if you're lucky, you might run into a friend. Right away, plan a play date for your mom. Anybody ever planned a play date for their mom?
No.
Well, that's kind of cool. And whisper, remember to be a good sharer to the person you're planning a play date with. So, let's go to our next page. Back at home, if your mom has work to do, tell her it's quiet time. Shh. Can you guys practice that one? Count of 3. It's quiet time. Shh. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
It's quiet time.
Shh. All right. Then start your own project. On regular days, you've probably noticed moms tidy up without being asked. Today, it's your turn. How many ever cleaned up something without mom asking you, just to be nice. That's a good thing to do. You know what? You guys can all practice that one on Mother's Day. I bet your mothers would be smiling from ear to ear if you decided to pick up your toys or clean your room or make your bed or do something nice by cleaning up something you know she needs help with without her even asking. For those of you who have, was mom really happy?
Yeah.
Yes. All right, so let's continue and see what else we have to do to raise a proper mom. All right. A happy, healthy, strong mom needs exercise. How to exercise with a mom? Take turns scoring goals, race against the wind, hop like a kangaroo, swing like a monkey, and slither like a snake. That's pretty silly. And next, when your mom's all tired out, show her the best ways to relax. How to relax. And these little dots mean there's a list coming. Hold your yoga pose for as long as you can. Lie in the grass and look for wiggly worms, slimy snails, and a roly-poly bug. Sing her a lullaby. These are all different things you can do to help mom relax. Next, we see her singing. Anybody know Rockabye Baby? Can you guys sing Rockabye Mommy? Just sing that part. 1, 2, 3.
Rockabye Mommy.
Very good. You guys are stellar singers. Sleeping under the tree. But what if rainy weather keeps you stuck inside? How to entertain mom inside. Plan an indoor beach day. Ooh. Set up a zoo all across the floor. Don't forget the sharks. Are those sharks? What are those? Fish. But we can pretend. Soon it's time for dinner, and that most surely means vegetables, because all moms need vegetables, right? If your mom's a picky eater, try these tricks. Broccoli. Pretend she's a dinosaur gobbling up the trees. Roar, chomp, chomp, chew. So if mom doesn't like broccoli, you can tell her, hey mom, pretend you're a dinosaur and you're gobbling up tiny trees, okay? That's a good tip. If you don't like broccoli, you can pretend you're a dinosaur gobbling up tiny trees. Cauliflower. They're snowy day trees. Tell her that. Roar, chomp, chomp, chew. Carrots. You can make them into a heart. And give her a choice. Which will you eat first, your peas or your beans, Mom? Mom ever had to work on getting you to eat something you didn't want to eat? No, is there something you don't like to eat that Mom's like, come on, you need to, it's good for you. How about you?
Peanut butter.
You don't like peanut butter? Mom's like, come on, eat it. Somebody I haven't called on. I think I've called on all my friends. You in the back.
Mustard.
Mustard. Yeah, sometimes we don't like mustard or mayonnaise. I don't think I've called on you in the back either with the yellow shirt, did I?
Yeah.
I did one time, now that I remember. Go ahead, give me one thing that you don't like to eat.
Macaroni and cheese.
Really? I love macaroni and cheese. That's one thing you very rarely have to.
Tasted before.
You didn't like it, all right. Yes, sweetie.
Well, I like it now.
Cheese, period? Don't like it, huh? No kind of cheese? All right. How about you?
Ketchup.
Ketchup? All right, you?
I don't like peanut butter.
You either, huh? You with the rainbow bow. Ha, rainbow bow. All right, go ahead.
Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes, I love mashed potatoes. All right, and you right here with the blue shirt.
Peas.
Peas? Well, all right, hold your hands for a little bit. Let's keep going with our story so we can get to our art project. Alrighty, so our next thing, and we're almost done with our lists of raising a perfect mom. When it starts to get dark, your mom wants to skip right to bedtime stories, but you tell her, nope, not yet. First, you have to put away your toys, wash your face, put on your pajamas, brush your teeth, and hop into bed. Now it's time for stories. And if she asks, one more please, say, okay, but just one. Remind her it's important to get sleep on time. Then snuggle up and say, what was the best thing about your day? She'll snuggle back and say, you. And that is the end of our story. Did you guys like that?
Yeah.
I did too. Okay, now we have one more very short, very silly story. And this one, some of you may know, this guy's on TV and he has a show that's called his name, and it's called The Jimmy Fallon Show, and he's on late at night, so you should be asleep. But some of your parents might watch this show. Well, he has little kids now, and he wrote a book. Let's find out what he wrote about. So this is Everything is Mama by Jimmy Fallon. So I have a question. Any of you have little brothers or sisters? Yeah? Do they, when they're little babies and they first are born, do they come out just talking and they're like, hey, I'd like some milk today. Mommy, I'm sleepy. You know what? I don't feel so good. Do they do that? No, they cry a lot because they can't talk and they want to say something, but they can't get it out and they don't know how to tell you. So when they finally start talking, do they suddenly start saying full sentences? No, they don't just go like their first word comes out and then they're like, hello, my name is. No, they don't do that. Usually when a baby starts talking, they'll start with what's called a first word. And if it's a first word, that means it's the very first one, the one in every number after that they have ever spoken. So, most of the time, little babies usually say mama or dada because they hear it a lot and it's easy for them to finally get out. So one day they usually go, mama. Anybody ever hear their little brother or sister start talking and that was their first word? That happens. But then what happens is when little babies first start talking and they only know one word, they say it for everything. So if that first word is mama or dada, what do you think's happening? If they want a baba, what are they gonna say? Mama. If they are tired, what are they gonna say? Mama. So this book is called Everything is Mama. And I'm gonna need you guys' help. You see this word, mama. So when it comes around, I'm gonna go like this and you guys are gonna go mama, all right? Everything is mama according to you. But there are other fun words you'll want to know too. Son. So every time he's telling the baby a new word, the baby responds and says, Mama. Waffle. Mama. Hat. Mama. Shoes. Mama. Flower. Mama. Boat. Mama. Uh-oh. Quack. Good readers, guys. Apples. Mama. Ball. Mama. Balloon. Mama. Noodles. Mama. Bubbles. Mama. Don't you guys know any other words? No. Pajamas. Mama. Moon. Mama. Everything is mama according to you, but one day you'll see mama's everything is you. No. Mama's everything is you. Mama. So, did you guys like that story? Yes. Yes. Okay. You had a question?
My baby cousin would be saying Dada.
Yep, sometimes it's Dada, and then everything is Dada. Yes, sweetie.
My sister, she starts out as saying mama, and then it just turns into full weird little sentences.
Oh, so she says mama. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Okay, guys, let's get going because it is now, drum roll, time for our very cool and cut. It's time for our very cool Mother's Day, Mama Day art project. Let's go. Today, we are going to make our mothers, because every mother loves flowers. Well, maybe not every mother, but most mamas like flowers on Mother's Day. So we are gonna make our mamas, or grandmamas, or great-grandmamas, or great-great-grandmas, or you know what I mean. We're gonna make some beautiful bouquets with beautiful flowers. And as you guys can see, I have 3 colors here going on. So I gave you guys choices. You can choose what colors you either want to mix together or make a flower out of and make your 2 flowers. So to get started, here's what we're gonna do. And I need you guys to be paying close attention, all right? Are you ready? Okay, so I am going to take, first off, one of my green strings that you guys have here. And for those of you at home, I was going to spend time cutting out a lot of construction paper. And then I went to my handy dandy dollar store and guess what I found? I found this very cool luau skirt. It's a hula skirt. And I looked at it and I went, I know what I can do with that. So instead of sitting and cutting out all the construction paper, I just took this and cut little pieces, and now I have flower stems. So you guys will take one of your flower stems, you're gonna open up your glue, and you are going to, I'm gonna borrow somebody's glue for just a minute. You're going to, now pay attention because this is important, on one side of your green strip. You can put it down on your desk and begin to just put a thin strip. Don't put a big gloobly glob of glue, but put a thin strip of glue onto the back of your green strip, all right? Then you're gonna take it and you are going to, now if you look at our flower vases, do our strips go all the way to the top? No, they don't. They're gonna go into the flower vase. You're going to take your piece of paper and kind of guess where your vase is gonna be at the bottom, and then put your flower stem a couple of inches above that and put the glue side down so that it's gonna stick up, but you don't want it to go all the way to the top. So you're gonna put it kind of right there, but make sure it's also in the middle of your page, because once you put your flower vase down, you don't want your flower stems sticking out of the vase, right? You want them to all kind of be together so that they all are inside the vase. So, if you kind of see what I did, I put my first flower stem right about there. So you guys can get started on that. you need to put glue on the not sparkly side of your vase. So find the side that's not sparkly and put glue on that, and then turn it over and put the gluey side on your paper with your stems in the vase. My vase and I've got my stem. Now what I'm gonna do is, if you can see the shape, they're almost kind of like a little bit round but triangle, these flowers. On your stem, start putting glue, not really big, but in that shape to make your flower. Hey everybody, I'm Miss Aline. Thanks for joining us again for Kids Corner on Armstrong Cable Channels 20 and 100. We've had so much fun here today at Pleasant Grove with Miss Kids' first grade class. And we've had a lot of Mama time and Mama fun and Mama love. So for all of you at home, don't forget to tune in next time for Kids Corner. And until then, we say goodbye.